I was confused. I was angry. I was bitter. I was depressed. I was saddened. I was so many things and more. And yet, through all of that confusion, through all of that mess, through all of that crisis that I was trying to find myself, trying to identify who I was to be, trying to get out of the shadow of being a preacher's son, son of a praying mother, only to realize that God had a plan for my life that was to assign me to different people. And I don't completely know who they are, but I do know this, that who he has assigned to me, that there is a message in my mouth that'll bring deliverance, that'll bring peace, that'll bring hope. See, I want to tell you that you are not too far off, that God cannot save you, that God cannot rescue you. You are not too much in trouble. You are not in too much trouble that God can give you peace in the midst of the storm. The storm may be eyeing you, but it's amazing about God's infinite peace that he'll bring peace in the storm. He'll even make you and I the very peace and the calmness in the storm. I want to tell someone who is out there trying to find themselves, maybe you are a preacher's daughter, a preacher's son. Maybe you don't even have to be a preacher's daughter or a preacher's son. Maybe you are out there trying to experience life per se, trying to figure out who you are, trying to fit in with the crowd, trying to be like everyone else, wanting to get the likes on Facebook, wanting to be followed on Twitter and Instagram and so many other means of social networking media. But God has a plan for you, and it's not for you to be like anyone else, be like anyone else. It's not for you to act like anyone else, to dress like anyone else. That right there is ordinary. Aren't you tired of being ordinary? Everybody else is on drugs. Everybody else is having sex. Everybody else is clubbing, partying, living it up, and yet going home miserable, alone, neglected, even sitting beside a husband or wife, a boyfriend or girlfriend, friends in general, sitting at the Waffle House, at the Denny's, or wherever they may be, still going home, broken, saddened, hurt, lonely, feeling complacent, and and there's a void. You don't have to be like everyone else. Again, I say, are you tired of being ordinary? Are you tired of trying to fit in with the crowd? Tired of trying to be like the crowd? See, what makes you and I super ordinary is when we refuse to be like everyone else. I refuse to be like everyone else. When it comes to ministry, I refuse to be like every other minister, every other pastor. Because God made me just like he made you, different, unique in our own way, with a plan for our lives, with a call and a purpose. And I want to tell someone real quick, your purpose is greater than your condition, but you have to be conditioned for your purpose. Be out of the ordinary. Get out of the comfort zone. Quit trying to be like everyone else, even in the church with the groupies, on the pulpit, in the minister's roster, the choir stands, the usher board, wherever it is, on your job, at work. school, college. You don't have to be like anyone else but who God made you to be. That is what being out of the ordinary, being out of the norm, being super ordinary is when you allow God to explode out of you in your character, to be able to love, love, and love. It is what the world and everyone else needs. We can quit putting on this personality of hate, of envy, of strife, all the things that's going on. What the world needs is love. Through hate and racism and all the things that are happening, killing and bloodshed, what the world needs is love. Quit being ordinary. But I challenge you to become who God has called you to be. And don't be ashamed of it. Be super ordinary. God bless.